Okay, let's see. Everything seems to be on. Let me just jump into the game so it runs a bit smoother. Oof, fuck, that was my water bubble making a pop. Button. Did I even let everybody in my Discord know that I'm streaming? That I did. So, yeah. Hello everyone, welcome to my FF14 playthrough, where last time I went ahead and rescued Biggs and Onion from the airship that crash landed with Garland in tow, and we are on a rescue mission to an Imperial stronghold. However, I decided to pick up a new profession along the way, that of the rogue. And we have to wait for the queue. So my plan for today is to continue down the storyline of Rogue, see what they have to offer. I did some farming in the background, off stream, trained in a bunch of different classes, not combat classes, but disciples of hand and disciples of land. Became a botanist, a miner, blacksmith, armor smith, leather worker, as well as lumberer, carpenter. Sorry, and that allowed just to give me a bit of an edge in keeping up with the armors as I progress, because I realize I'll have not as many armors given to me because I don't have a story mission to go through. And it's also a good idea to have them ready in general, so I can access different ways of earning cash if I need to. So yeah, I am currently a level 23 rogue, if you see here. I went ahead and crafted my own set of stabbers. Pretty good ones, might I add. And boots. The rest, and the helmet. The rest I kind of... Well, I had to do the novice thing that gave you the... What's armor? Free armor, level 15 armor. And these I kind of got... I don't know why they didn't give me gloves. I'd get this from a leave, and this one I just had sitting around. So yeah, that's the current situation now, and I was saving the questline of the rogue for stream. So I'll be a little bit overpowered, I'll be honest. Look at this, level 5 missions. And I don't think they're gonna give me anything worthwhile for a bit, but that's fine. I need to rush to level 44 anyway. So, he asked us to hunt some jellyfish, floating jellyfish, in the air. I hunted that off stream because it was just a generic enemy. So, what say you now? Done with your practice then? The stings of them tentacles buggers I'll soon teach you to stay on your toes, eh? Now that we got your blood rushing, I'd say it's time to get work done. First things first. We need to track down the addled coves, what Rook, the Magitech gadget. Might be as one of our rogues has heard something. The guild thrives on information, you see, and we've agents scattered far and wide with their gazes, keeping their wattles onto the ground. God, pirate speech again. Let's pay us a visit to the tall one at the Drowning Wench. Ask her for a weak ale and see what that... Let me just do this. A weak ale and see what I'll get you. I'm not setting you up for a laugh, lad, trust me. Okay. Let's go. So another thing I did to level up, because I wasn't doing the story quest, was I was doing the hunting log, because the rogue gets their own stuff to hunt. Pretty nice. Wrong way. Speak with a tall one at the Drowning Wench. Okay. I do find it interesting that when you hold out your knives and you start sprinting, You get a more ninja-ish, not ninja-ish, a roguish run. And I appreciate it. Right. Hawker's Alley, Aft Castle. Again, the rogue is probably the class I'm most familiar with years ago, because it was the one I played as my main. It's kind of a reverse thing, where I played as a ninja, and I diverged into Paladin. But yeah. I say ninja because the rogue's job is ninja, that I'll get in the future. Similar to how Gladiators gets the job Paladin. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. What's your pleasure, sir? A weak ale. Never in all my days. We may serve some cheap grog at the wench, but not that was watered down. If our usual ale's too bold for your taste, perhaps you'd like order from the underground menu? Aye, there's quite a lot on offer for a customer of your roguish charms. Was there something in particular I could help you with? Ah, trouble over magic tech loot. That's not a subtle job. The gang in question is an unusual group of former pirates calling themselves Dainty Demolishers. They seem to be enamored of court dandy mannerisms and have a preference for seizing Garlean machinery. They also known for conspiring with goblins. Rumors say that the Demolishers visit a beastman camp in the middle of Lanacea to fence their goods. Is the stream not working properly? Because I'm seeing nothing. And all those goods generally take the form of Imperial technology. I imagine the goblins were rather pleased to take possession of Mark, something anti-aircraft cannon firing mechanism. If you mean to steal the device back, then your trail leads to a goblin camp in Summerford. Summerford, eh? On your way, lad, meet me across the river from the camp and we'll plan our next move. Alright? See you. I wonder what the guild leaves has for me, not gonna look. Summerford, what's the quickest way there? I guess the quickest way is just Bulwark Hall. Just to run there. I don't remember if they gave you access to the assistant that holds all your loot, but I hope they do, because I'm running out of space. Half tempted to just change my haircut on purpose, just so I get rid of the envelope. Get your noggin down, Owl. It's easier for you to say, you're smaller than me. I've been slinching in the action across the way there. No sign of the Demolishers, but I did see one of them gambler cover stuffing the Garlean gadgets into his backpack. I knew Lewayne would steer us alright. This is a chance, lad. Clout the gambler's gobby and grab the device. I lost track of which gob it was, but I'm thinking it's a solid to the left. Just make sure you dance away with the bomb's blasts. Twisting and dodging in the middle of the fireball might not save you from getting your eyebrows singed off. Alright. Let's go. Attack the goblins. The level 5 weak-ass goblins that I'm about to pick a fight with. This isn't fair. We get it? Steal the firing mechanism. Cool. That was easy. That's the way, lad. It was naught for me to do but sit on me daddles and watch. So you got the goods then? Yep. Just check if the volume is okay. Hello, my audio is alright. Is there game audio? I just realized there might not be game audio. No, there's definitely game audio. Aye, this device is no mistaken. Let's get it back to the guild, eh? We still owe the Demolisher bastards a million, but they'll keep for now. Here, you should take the one delivered. You should be the one to deliver the prize to Jackie. It was your hand what snatched it out of the goblin's paw, after all. I'm a bit. You might have to jump a bit, mate. Captain, I say some fiends have perpetrated violence upon our goblin colleagues, whilst we sought to wet our throats with fine libations. What the fuck is going on there? This will not stand, Captain. Our finely French loot has been pilfered from under our noses. Blast and bother. My blood boils and bumbles at the temerity of this affront. What the hell are these people? I know not the identity of these audacious buffoons, but they shall be made to pay and pay dearly with me and my fine fellows. Huzzah! Huzzah! Okay. Apparently the rogues are getting rogued on. Some rogue on rogue action. All right. Okay, there you go. Second, I thought it was an internet issue. I was very scared for a second. Did I go to the wrong place? I think I'm in the wrong place. Shit. Fisherman's Guild, because I'm totally a fisherman and I want to use their guild. Thank you for the sip, Aya. And a posture check, sure. I'll do it. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you? I'm doing great. I'm a little bit concerned about the stream. I'm hoping that it's smooth. I don't really have anybody jumping in at the moment to tell me. What do you think? It's kind of silly because the in-game frame rate is 143%. 143, I guess. Seems smooth to me. That's good to hear. Thank you very much. Let me give you a shout out, even though... I'll give you a shout out, but I'll probably give you a shout out later as well. But it's not bad. Right. Internet's not stable. I'm thinking about setting up a... what's it called? Ethernet connection, but the reason I have been avoiding doing that is because my modem is like miles away. Not miles away, but you know, long distance. I have to go up, down, up the stairs, down the stairs, that kind of thing. It's a big pain. I'm also thinking about contacting my ISP because it should be smoother, honestly. I'm paying top quality stuff in terms of internet. I'm even sacrificing having a phone number active for it. Mostly because I don't even use the phone, I use my mobile. I'm on the second floor and it's downstairs. Yep, same
Coral,
problem.
please no, Coral.
Coral
No, please
also
spare
don't
me.
do it.
Spare me. Don't make it, please.
Got this, you got this. Don't get too close. Don't get too close. Don't get too close.
Oh, okay.
You
Clipping
clip
right
left,
now. How to clip again? I'm not telling you.
Ah!
I'm not telling you. I don't want that in my timeline. Oh my god. That was too funny.
Right now.
I get some rammed.
you
Oh no! No.
I guess they found out how to clip. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'll give you another one later when hopefully more people comes in. Someone else clipped it. Oh, damn. You managed to grapple a fire mechanism yet, Al? I'm trying an attempt at the rogue quest line because the paladin quest line is a little bit too high, and I wanted to try out different things in general. I don't want to start hitting a place where I waste the XP I gain. Ah, still in one piece too. Also, excuse my pirate. You've done well for your first assignment, lad. It don't look like much, but that crew put their lives on the line to cloy this here bauble. They'll be pleased to see it snatched back from the ruffians. God, I look awesome. Gotta appreciate yourself in the most narcissistic way possible, of course. You've yet to do for the dainty demolishers, Jackie. This job ain't over. You're right, Underfoot. It ain't. You break the code, you face the consequences. Uh-huh. Is this not all... Wait. This is not all what I expected from the inside of a convent. And who might you be, sirs? Your ignorance is understandable. After all, our schemes are always perfect, our heist impeccable. Shall I reveal our infamous name and drink in your delicious terror? Delirious terror is also suitable. We had a deadly, dastardly, and dictionally devilish coil before the dainty demolishers. Oh God. No, not again. It's happening again. Captain, I say it's the crowd who misappropriated our merchandise. I concur. He is the self-same simpleton whom we trailed unnoticed to this very establishment. Surprise, surprise. Now, now, my dear dandies. Let us not be unpleasant. We should endeavor to resolve this distastefulness without resorting to insults or other less diplomatic methods. At least not yet. You there, yes, the clean-cheeked errand boy. Be a good fellow and fetch me your superior. One of your colleagues here has committed a terrible crime against us, and we shall not be leaving until the proper restitution has been paid. Oh, errand boy now, am I? Tell me, Captain, just what kind of place do you think this is, then? This place? Why, I suppose it's some manner of convent. The one-eyed doorman said dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss or some such. And you've yet to realize your mistake. Your fate is sealed the moment you drag the sorry Quarren across the threshold. Are you threatening me, boy? I'll have my fellows cut out that impudent tongue. We've exhausted our reserves for dainty today, lads. Show these fraudulent sisters how demolishers deal with upstarts. You still don't understand, do you? For some reason you remind me of freaking JoJo characters. These are but three sorts of coals. What the doorman... Wait, what? These are but three sorts of coals. What the doormans let pass. Clients, recruits, and... hot spit. I'll kill you all. Didn't your mum teach you not to interrupt the lady when she's talking? You'd have learned that lesson. The third sort of calls. It's the bollocks for brains, Mark, that marches himself right into the rogue's den. Right, we were supposed to hunt these guys. Rogues? But we were so careful. I'd heard tales of Pirates' Day, stories about a merciless wraiths who uphold the code. They were called rogues back then, though. The upright thieves. They were the knives in the shadow. You can't be them, you're just trying to scare me. Well, the captain of the dainty demolishers is not so easily cowed. To hells with your deceptions. Huzzah for my fallen comrades. Nice. Man, if her was here, she would be going crazy. Deceptions? Aye, anyone you meet could be a rogue. Captain. Even clean-cheeked errand boy. He's still breathing. Find some rope and string him up someplace in town. God, he's cool. I much prefer Jackie than the Paladins and the frickin'... Well, the Gladiators are cool as well. And now the job's done. Quite an introduction you had, eh? Look at my shocked face! Welcome to Limsa Luminsa, ever-churning underbelly where thieves shed their skins and became rogues. That's awesome. I like that. I'm bookmarking that shit. Hello, Rick. How are you? Back in my piracy was at its peak. The coves, what protected the code, were dimber dammers, and the best lads and lasses to be had from among the pirates' crew. They bit back the goods what was wrongly bitten, and came for the guilty under the cover of darkmans. I like how they call darkness dark mans. Upright thieves became the title of these coves, what dealt the sanctioned stealing and milling. I'm great, munching watermelon. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm not a big fan of watermelon and I think that would make my mouth itch, but I'm glad you're enjoying it. God. But it was only those that had cut all ties with the Buccaneer's life what was accepted into the ranks, conflicting royalties and all that. They formed their own guild, and even their own way of speaking, and was a pirate, and what was once a pirate was pirates no more. Later on, when Merlin took on the Admiral's chair, the upright thieves agreed to abide her laws. But we became the Rogues Guild to mark the change in and altered our recruiting policy to accept venturers like yourself. But although the title is different, the job remains the same: uphold the code, preserve the underground society what spawned us. Just as you've done with this assignment, keep up the good work, Al, and you'll go far in the shadows. Take the money. Hello, Legal Spoon. It's cold, watery, and sweet. Yeah, cold, watery, and sweet sounds pretty good for hot weather. My man just woke up 45 minutes or so. My man, I just woke up 45 minutes or so ago. Had a nice sleep. That's good. That's very, very good. Especially because it's your free day. You take advantage of that shit. Hello, Michelle. Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing then? I know Rick just said he's doing great. What about Legal and Michelle? Let me give Michelle a shout out.
Oh! No! I hit every one of them.
No, I hit every single one.
So
No, me. I did it.
Blew it up. You.
It was me. Stop taking my credit. That was funny. Give me a second. Guess who was first to visit my stream? I'm not gonna let you guess. It was Aya. So I'm gonna give her another shout out since we got more people in here. I did promise it to her. That was a good clip, Michelle.
Okay. Waka waka. Waka waka. Okay, thank you.
I saw that one before. Still funny though. So yeah, anybody who isn't following those guys, Michelle and Aya, definitely do so because they're both amazing. Michelle, I stream a lot with myself in collabs. We are currently playing Borderlands 2 whenever we get around to it, whenever we get the chance. And we do it at least 2 times a week, so keep an eye out for that too. Rick is a streamer, but I think he said he's gonna stop streaming. Either way, I probably don't need to shout him out because somebody else might do so. So, Jackie. Apart from being like the most badass person I've ever seen in the game so far, what do you do? Got another job for me? A fine day to you, Al. Oh, Michelle will do a shout out. Well, there you go.
Got him, boys! Chicken!
That's more like it.
Thank you, Michelle, for
Hey,
the shout
Timmy,
out
you
to
like
Rick.
that? What means scanning the pigeons away? The pigeons are toast! But we have some KFC. They'll be back.
Nice. Didn't even need
Oh
her for that
no,
one.
TV! What do you mean, TV? Just like daddy. I'll pull you out of your misery, Timmy.
Glad to see your relationship with Amber is still going smooth. Just a heads up, Michelle. I don't know why or how I can fix this, but my shoutouts, you have to remove the @ symbol. You can use the @ symbol to find the name, but you have to delete it after, otherwise the link won't work. Like if you click on Rick's link right now from that shoutout, it's not going to work because of that @ symbol. It's kind of stupid, but that's a thing. Oh, my neck. Fine day to you, Al. And it's a fine day it is for a spot of work. Wouldn't you agree? Yes. Test time round, it seems some eager buccaneers scampered aboard the local merchantman and made off with a shipment of muskets. Muskets? We have guns? Now, seeing as it ain't lawful to cloy from Laminson vessel to begin with, the Yellow Jackets fell upon them daft coves afore the boots was even dry. Aye, they caught the pirates right there on the docks, but the stolen boomsticks was nowhere to be found. Fenced in the longboat deal, I'm thinking. That's where our guild was officially contacted to retrieve the goods, which weren't really needful since the code would have had us on the job anyway. You don't bite the purses of the fellow Lominsons and all that. So this is your assignment, natty lad. Find out where the weapons went and bite the shipment back. Seeing as the cutters have hit the merchantmen are already rotten in the irons, you needn't cut with your stabbers and stabbing. I want this job handled quick and quiet, and I've just the perfect partner to show you how it's done. Oh, it's her this time. Here is Vikeb, the Stray. So we got Underfoot and Stray. Ain't no other rogue that can match her in the art of skulking. A pleasure. There's some problem, Vikeb? You seem a bit out of sorts. Hey Rick. Tomboy status. Out of 10. What do you think? I'm bloody starving, and I had one of them finger sandwiches set aside. You know those egg-filled tasties they make at Bismarck? But when I got back from me work, it was bloody gone. Uh-oh. That was Vikeb? I thought it was Underfoot's. I mean, well, just head out to the job and I'll see if I can't turn up the missing sandwich by the time you return. Alright, Jackie. Freaking boss stole your sandwich. Can you imagine this? You go to work and the boss ate your lunch without you realizing. Or without him realizing even. You got nothing to eat. Oh god, that would suck. And one more little detail you should know. Them muskets was meant for the Yellow Jackets armory, so once all's bob, you can hand the goods to one of their cults directly. You can start whenever you're ready, Al. I had a colleague keeping a waddle out of the Ort that might help us, so I suggest you have a few words with her first. You'll find her at the Yeline pose as a fishmonger. So it's kind of cool. The rogues here in the Rogues Guild is actually like they're not necessarily thieves as much as they are. I mean, they do steal, I think. But they're more like underground police, vigilantes. But they also, I think they are working under the Admiral, I'm not sure though. Maybe not. They're just vigilantes, but they're a huge organization that's as old as the city itself. Really cool. I like it a lot. One of the more interesting storylines. Okay, where do you want me to go? Fishmonger girl. Oh, okay, it's around here, right? No, it's not. Aft Castle's the closest place. It's another event, but I'm not too interested in rewards, I'll be honest. Hello there, sir. We've carp and trout, lobster and shrimp, but I tell you've been looking for a special breed of fish, the long skinny kind, what's will pull a bloke on its arse. We don't sell that kind here, but you might try the foreign merchants. What was they called again? Ah, traders of edge. They are from the South Sea Isles and known for dealing with in all kinds of nasty splitters and cutters. I should have warned you. These folks ain't ones for questioning. The sources of their merchandise, in fact, question the source of the merchandise. In fact, they seem more than happy to pay for goods what come from below decks, so to speak. But if you're still keen on getting your hands on your rare fish, then you'd best hurry. The Edge merchants, what visit Limsa, is looking to load up and leave in the city for long. Just though the means to transport is good remains a mystery, though what with all that our blades got nursed in this operation makes hard for a girl to get close enough to eyeball the competition it does. I'll be sure to keep an eye peeled on your behalf, but it might as ye can learn a little more from the folk round town. You just signal somebody? Keb. Oh, you were signaling her. Clever. There's little subtle details that can be easily missed. Traders of Edge, eh? Well, if one of their merchants been staying in the city, then someone will know something to point us in the right direction. The trick is to listen without being seen. You'd be surprised at how calls will crackle when they think no one else is about. We'll focus on a place what see plenty of traffic. You can have Bismarck and Ferry Dock. You can have Bismarck to Ferry Docks and East Hawker's Alley. I'll try my luck in a few other spots. Then meet you in front of the guild when I'm done. Remember, keep hidden, keep quiet, and keep your waddles open. Waddles, I think it means the daggers. I like all of these code names for shit. That just sounds like nothing but means something. It's very... It goes really hard into the role-playing aspect of it, and I think it's cool. Bismarck is the restaurant. The Hawker's Alley is the shopping area in the docks. Okay, I know all of these locations, fair enough. Well, the Bismarck is closest, so I guess we can go there. Use hide to gather information. Hide is a skill that turns you invisible. It's pretty cool. The Diamond appears distressed over some matter. Approach her while cloaked in your hide ability and attempt to eavesdrop on her grumbling. Discontent. The sneer on the customer's face. Does he think I can command the skillets to cook more swiftly just to meet his pressing departure schedule? I don't know how things are done in South Seas, but Linz and Leminster folk appreciate the fine cuisine. Cannot be rushed. Come now, Dove. You must not speak ill of the patrons now. Now, what was the next on my list? Another finger sandwich for the dutiful sisters. Right. Someone there must be rather fond of eggs. Well, Vex seems to be getting her sandwich. That's good. Ferry Docks, Hawker's Alley. Okay, said East Hawker's Alley, right? Wrong way. Speaking in a low but lively tone to a nearby customer, approach him while cloaked by your hide ability and attempt to use... Okay, same thing. This is hawking his wares to a customer. You have quite an eye for quality, sir. We have a splendid range of produce from every corner of Eorzea, but one simply cannot visit Limsa Lominsa without sampling some of the local specialties. Would you care for some freshly squeezed Lanoscaean orange juice, or perhaps our famed salt cod is more your taste? Yeah. Okay, he's just bragging about his stuff. Nothing special is going on here. Sneaks in. Oh shit, hide! Hey cuties, I'm wishing all of you lovely beings a wonderful day or night and hope that everyone is doing beyond amazing. How's chat and how are you, Reeve? I am invisible. You cannot see me. I don't exist. Also gnome. I'm doing great. And chat seems to be doing fine as well. Finished it, but oh well. What about you, her? Hope you're doing alright. Nice to hear, Rick. Yep, how are you, her? Keyboard. To hear that. I read that as to hear that, so you're good. It's fine. I won't let that stand out too much. It's alright. Renaissance appears distraught. Approach him while cloaked in your hide ability and attempt to eavesdrop in his mumbling. I'm doing well, a little exhausted, but well. I'm hoping you're getting the chance to relax then. What caused the exhaustion? Does someone need a nap? Sleepy time? Oh god. Rirenesu appears distraught. Approach him while cloaked in your hide ability and attempt to eavesdrop on his mumbling. Pretty close. I'm invisible, he cannot see me. Curse my sense of duty. Would that I had stayed at the wench for that extra pint instead of returning early. I didn't ask to see anyone being bribed, and certainly not my relief pilot. I wonder what that merchant was about. Smuggling, most likely. Uh-oh. Should have reported the Yellow Jackets, but what if I'm being watched? I could end up face down in the harbor. Speak with Vekeb in front of the Rogues Guild. Hey Vekeb. So I got some news about smuggling. Welcome back, Al. Hope your skulking went well. You might be an angel of death with the daggers, Colt, but any rogue what shuns the shadows is heading for an early grave. A sneak cove can nose about without risking a scrap, or slip himself into the best position to ambush a mark. Once you've been seen though, your rum fun is done. Hiding is part of concealment and part distraction, and you won't be disappearing on a cove what already knows you're there. This is caused by me trying to think of many things at once. I can understand that feeling very much. I get that a lot. Alright, yeah, you just try and rest your brain and don't overthink things, which might be not possible because Rick will start screwing with you. but that's fine. I got my toes in water, ass in the sand. Hello there. No. How are you, my friend? Ew, look at the clothes. The freaking clipping of the hair. I hate it. The clothes is awesome, but the hair does not match. Alright, you're done prattling. What do you manage to learn about a musket buy-in friend, merchant friend? Slipping coin to a ferry pilot, was he? And by what ye heard from the chef at the Bismarck, the trader means to hop the twigs soon. That matches our own findings. He's vacated his room in an inn and paid his dues in full. Being a merchant, we can use that he won't be leaving without his merchandise, so here's the plan. We wait for him to stack his goods on the pier, and then you ghost in and grab the firearms. I'm hoping we can get the job done quiet and under the cover of darkness, but it never hurts to be prepared for the worst. Sounds like he's got a small army of sellswords on payroll. I'll send word to the Yellow Jackets and have them post a call near Hawker's Alley. That way you won't have far to bolt once you've been bidden the goods. The man should be along any moment, Al. We got his skunking boots on? Not a worry in the world. A cold beer in my hands, doing well. How are you? I love that new, like, emote that you got going on there. Wait a diddly dang. I have Pocky. Share some of that Pocky. Shit. My bottle of water is slipping off the table. Got it. Saved it. I'm good, thank you. Al said he wished he knew the lyrics because he would join in. Happy about Mighty waddling to the fridge, but God, you're starting to sound like a freaking pirate. Shares Pocky. Ah! Alright, sneak in, right? I spotted a mark at the end of the pier. Sneak on over there and lighten his load. Okay. You gonna let me pass, or are you gonna pass? I think you're just gonna let me pass. Okay, they do patrol. I need to be careful then. You're not supposed to be there. I thought I ordered my hirelings to keep this jetty clear. 1, 2, 3. Well, there's one missing. My crate of muskets is gone. Look at my face. Look so fucking smug. Thief, stop him unless you useless sluggers. What am I paying you for? Okay, guess we're fighting. Do, do, do. This is so cool. I love the rogue. Even though it's a simple gameplay style, I'm enjoying it. Sneak past any of swords and more hired muscles. We got a pugilist on us. What next? Is this it? Did I find some yellow jackets near Hawker's Alley? Okay, we actually have to go all the way there. Wait a minute. Can we just avoid everyone? This is so fun. It's simple, but it's fun. Got to your guns. Aye, these are stolen muskets. The quartermaster will be pleased. Easy. Let me just see what's going on here. Why? Want to know as well, 8-Ball? This it is feels amazing, man. Ooh, I see. I would have at least the moment when it's cold, but you know, summer isn't over yet. So you suffer happily because it could get warm any time. You can do it. At this point, you are safe most likely. The heat is gone. But still, right? Forget about it. Well done surviving. See, forget about the heat. You'll be fine now. For now. It's definitely cooling down now. Like, I'm not suffering too much from the heat nowadays. Get an AC next year. Avoid everyone. Grasp my not-so-secret tactic. I would rather get a PC. True. You can play a horror game I gave you. Rick, you are an evil son of a bitch. And I approve. I approve of everything. Speak with Vicab in the Rogues Guild. Rick, I had a question for you, but I don't think you were here at the time. You were, like, what's it called? Looking at something else or whatever. Of course I approve. The best people to play horror games are the people who get scared. Ask away, Al. Tomboy status out of 10. What do you think? That turned hairy, didn't it, Colt? Once you reached the Yellow Jacket, though, the merchants called off his blades. Wise enough to cut his losses, I'll give him that. I'd say we're all done here. Let's head inside and tell Jackie who the Benin news. I can barely survive still nightmares. Also, here's someone for you, her. I think he's the coolest guy in the entire game so far. Jackie. Heard the sound of fighting coming from outside, and now I've whittled the cause of it. I thought we were aiming for a subtle job on this one. Out of 10, what do you think? That many swords, was there? But you got Yellow Jacks that they wanted, so all's well that ends well, huh? You're on your way to becoming first-class rogue, Al. I keep the job. The job didn't unfold exactly as planned, but do you see the value of keeping out of sight? Skulking might seem very slow, but it can save you time and a fair amount of bleeding in the long run. Yeah, it actually did. Goes back to Humble Bundle. And speaking of unexpected developments, I have a bit of bad news for you, Vicab. I search high and low, but it seems some unprincipled cove has yaffled your sandwich. There were naught but crumbs to be found. No, my sandwich! It was a Bismarck special. Do you know how much I was looking forward to that meal? My belly is about ready to cave in on itself. 'Tis a tragedy of the highest order, love. And you know I can't bear to see you rogues in such distress. So I gave Unfoot a special assignment. He would be back any moment. With a freshly made Bismarck special finger sandwich. You did it for me? You're not japing with me, are you, Jackie? You know, this is another kind of her and Rick scenario. Where he actually stole a sandwich and is going to buy back a sandwich. And she's like, who stole my sandwich? This ain't no japing matter. The guildmaster's responsibility to see that all this coves and morts are the best job for done. Ah, Jackie, there you are. I've got the sandwich you ordered. And didn't the chef give me a waterful when I said he was in a hurry? Maybe the next time you could think twice before you yaffle a fellow rogue Oh, bollocks. Jackie, did you eat my supper? Now, lass. Let's not be hasty. There's a fresh new sandwich right here for you. No harm done, eh? You cloyed something that belonged to me, Jackie. And I can't ignore the code. Aye, the code. We mustn't ignore the code. You're having a laugh, aren't you, lass? Lass? Wait, where is he? That might be the swiftest string up I've ever seen. A punishment to fit the crime. Take a good look, Al. The code exists to preserve peace in Limsa, to keep the alleys from running red with blood. The city's my home, and I'll draw daggers of an cove fool enough to threaten the peace. A pointed lesson. Let's head inside, eh? Your sandwich will get cold. Hey, do you mean to leave me here all night? At least give me a grand view of the harbor. God's piss, these ropes are tight. And now we find ourselves indebted to the Rogues Guild. The Rogues Guild. The impropriety of it all. Would that I could see them occupying a cell next to those thieving pirates. Uh-oh, Yellow Jacket's up to no good. Rick, put this on your notes. Do not steal the girl's sandwich. That's that pretty boy down. Inhale. Wait. I'll buy you 2 sandwiches. I'm having a pressed Cuban. 2 sandwiches and a Kirby brandy. Deal if you let me put the Kirby brandy on your forehead besides the one I gave you. If you look forward, I will put you up there like him. on the back of your hand then. So Jackie is actually the leader of the Rogues Guild, and it's a bit unfortunate. They showed a really cool scene where he kicked ass. And Vikeb also attacked. Underfoot as well, the little one. I don't know, I think the Rogues Guild so far is the coolest group that you can join. And I'll be sure to make a highlight of it so you can see it again. Because I really enjoyed that scene. Ow, them ropes will leave a chafe marks for bleeding weak. I may have wriggled myself free, but that last time I let my belly do the thinking. And just think, Keb strung me up like an old egg sandwich. Those coves, what will and truly stomp on the code, if it gets far worse. Keep up your training, lad, and you'll soon be handing out the rogues justice yourself. Weak, money. Jackie wishes to bring you on to trick assignment. Oh, just the cove I was hoping to see. We've some nasty trouble brewing. The client's on his way, so sit tight and pay attention. I'm calling Underfoot and Stray on this one as well. I'll be right here to... I'll be a right little rogue family reunion. Oh, it'll be a family reunion. Okay, I understand. It's hard to read pirate speech. And Jackie has chest booba necklace. Jackie, the client's arrived. Our guest here has come from the Maelstrom Command with confidential orders direct from the Admiral herself, so you know this won't be a simple job. Really, the Admiral is asking us to do shit. I guess we are kind of under their employment, a little. I'm afraid your guildmaster speaks truly. It was several days ago when an emaciated man stumbled into one of our camps seeking aid. On questioning the poor fellow, we discovered that he had narrowly escaped life of slavery. He claimed the pirates have raided his village, abducting him and many others to sell on the black market's auction block. We dispatched a patrol to confirm the tale and was found the village was almost completely destroyed. It was a meager settlement without so much as a guardhouse, thus did its unkind fate escape our notice until now. You'd think these pirates never heard of the code. Pillaging honest culls and dipping their wicks. The slave trade? They're headed the right way for good stabbing. Aye, though it ain't set down in so many wids, the code's notoriously unforgiving against those who raise weapons against the weak. After all, pirates first set in these parts were culls, what with fleeing oppression in northern seas. Ignore their history and you risk becoming what it was you hated the most. Replace the horror game with another game you may enjoy. Oh. So you've a mark for us then? That we do. From the descriptions given to us by the escaped villager, we've determined that these lawbreakers are members of the Jolly Merchants, a pirate crew in possession of an official privateering license. It would appear, however, that the privateering had been naught but a screen behind which to hide their illicit activities. One can only imagine how many other Luminson's citizens have fallen prey to these wicked slavers. And we've let it happen right under our very noses. Naturally, the Admiral desires a swift resolution to this ignominy, but merely tracking down those poor souls who would have sold is proving heavily taxing to our allocated resources. We could throw more soldiers at the problem, but runs the risk of drawing small folks' attention and inciting undue panic. Thus do we come to the Rogues Guild for help. We ask that you eliminate the Jolly Merchants and liberate the villages presently in their custody, and that you do so with the utmost discretion. Consider it done. When those nasty coves will feel our short blades pricking into their backs, they'll enjoy but a brief moment of regret, for the code is rightfully enforced. Alright, let's get to work. I'll be going after the jolly merchants myself. Underfoot, Wakeb, you two lend a skill. Let me just make sure I bookmarked everything. Yeah. Do another one. You two lend skills to the Maelstrom investigation and see that you can whittle about the calls what have already been sold. Al, you're coming with me. Oh god, I'm coming with him. Just like Al got about 6 games from me. I think you're ready for the next step of your education. Alright. Let's go. Shall we go after these slave and cutthroats then? Our clients tells me that the jolly merchantman set sail for Aleport a few bells ago. Oh aye, they might have even board an imperial ship or two, but that's just some mummery they'll put in to amuse the Admiral's swells. I reckon the rest of the crew will be back to land, looking to snap their shackles on fresh herd of cattle. And just to prove me theory right, one of them jolly bastards got himself spotted creeping about the roughments in Lower Lamskea. There's been cove over the Morbay docks by the name of Swarthin, but will likely know a full story. He's more a shipwright than a rogue these days, but he keeps his glazes keen for the guild. Head over and have yourself a prattle, and I'll join you soon like. Let me have a look. God no, Al. Will you play the damned games? When will you play the damned games? What on her? Reeve, stop him please. Don't buy me games I can't play. Yes, Rick, what is it? I ain't buying them. Search for tools. Or want me to send you a YouTube link? No, don't scare me like this. The thing is that I don't buy the games. I own them at a very cheap price and then give them away, since I must likely won't play them. Just like Al got 6 games from me. Look to the right, will you? Look to the right, yes? Run to the left. Reap. Since her run away like a scared squirrel, I have to now see where she put her pocky. Oh yeah, she'd probably leave a pocky behind, wouldn't she? Can I get another one, man? If you don't share the pocky, I'm gonna be telling her that you've been taking it. Oh shit, she said, never mind. I would never. Now, where do we go? We go to Morbay Docks. Gotcha. Let's just fast travel there. It's easier. I'm not attuned to it? Bullshit. Bullshit, I'm not attuned to it. That's insane. How was the run? Come back from the cardio. How was the run? That was a quick cardio. Alright, take me to Morby. Morby. Yeah, let's go. Back takes Pocky, shares them, takes the rest and runs more. Bonkers to move. He also shared them with me. I think she threw them like a frickin' dagger at you. Oh, most definitely Kappa. Ugh. She threw the Pocky like a dagger. And then Rick caught her in his mouth like Austin Powers caught a bullet. If you take 2, I will turn them into a spear. Only 1. This is the 8th arc on power, you better. No, I haven't done the leave me thing here. Sure, I'll accept it. I haven't ever been here before, have I? On this playthrough. Greetings, adventurer. I'm playing altered accounts, which I have been here. Leave me stationed in. Okay, yeah. I don't care. Yeah. Let's attune ourselves. Well then, I really have to go to the store and buy some sweets and share them. Hell yeah, you do. And you better. Wait a minute. I have to go that way. And look at the shiny aetherite. Right? The aetherite is crazy. more specifically, look at the scenery. I know what you are and what can old Swarzin do for you. Hunting down jolly merchant slavers. Well, that explains a few things. Yep. Wait, is that the lighthouse? It might be the lighthouse with the siren in it. Most likely some strawberry Oreo choco balls, ice cream, and maybe something else. I'd like something with almonds. I like my crunch. They will last me for a long while. I was keeping an eye on the bustle of the dry docks, you see, when I spied an odd trio of the distance. This rough-looking sod. One of you pirates, I'd wager, was proddling along. Another bloke and the poor skinny lass I've seen, with curs less miserable than the 2 being herded. Last I saw, they were headed south. If what you're saying about a slavery business is true, then that jolly merchant's not going to walk his charges all the way to the market. No, he'll likely have a boat waiting for him. And if I were a slaver headed south, my vessel would be hidden somewhere along the salt strand. That doesn't leave you much time. You said Jackie was on his way, yes? You best go ahead, and I'll point him in the right direction when he gets here. Okay, so Jackie's gonna meet up with you as well. Right there. I thought I had to go to Aleport. You lost me. Well, I want chocolate biscuits, please and thank you. Sure, they actually have. I will buy them for you. Hell yeah, let's go. Dead. Oh, this area. I remember doing the Marauders Guild thing here when I was playing the old character that I made. With the axe. That was hilarious. Thank you for the sip, huh? Why does this water taste old? The fuck? Weird. Swarson came through for us, eh? Now what we got here? This one looks like a charmer. So these are the slavers. Sudden move, I told you. Me peg-leg grandma always quicker than you miserable sacks of shite. Or maybe you need another thrashing. Is that it? You already forgot what happens when you try me generous patience. I'm sorry, please, no more beatings. We walked as fast as we could, but we need food, water. Then get in the boat and shut your traps. You'll get fed when we reach the other side. The other side? Where are you taking us? Are you challenging me or just plain daft? I told you to keep the beaten mouth shut. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Leviathan's scaly arse, she's weeping again. Listen, we're headed to Aleport, alright? That's where me and my shipmates why are you bothering to tell him? Take stock of merchandise and decide where it gets sold where. What gets sold where. You see, some buyers want only lads, while others looking for lasses. As long as we keep these rich bastards happy, we make more coin than we've ever did scraping in the Empire's war galleys. Not that you care about that, I suppose. What matters to you is that you'll be loaded onto the jolly merchantman, sailed off to God knows where, and Limsa will be a distant memory. So if I were you, I'd fill that empty belly with one last big gobful of sweet Lanosk in sea breeze. Why here? Nowadays you take a sippy real quick as if someone steal it for you. Also, will you take a sippy for me, huh? No, slaps table. Eats water. You redeemed it. You have to. No, for Reeve and for everyone else, not me. The answer isn't pretty. Full means yes. Should her take a sippy? 9. Even in German. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't win this one, Rick. The 8 ball is against you here. But her, you should take a sip. In fact, let me ask. Eight ball, should she take a sip? Says you will have to wait, huh? I'll rip. Take a sip later then. It feels like gambling, even though you're not spending money, because you're always waiting for the answer. I'm so tempted to put the blades twixt his eyes and now, but that won't get the job done. No, we'll have let him guide us to his mate in Aleport, and then we'll mill a whole bloody lot of them. The jolly merchants will get their due. Don't you worry about that. They've gone. Okay, I waited. 8 ball. Should she take a drink? Look deeply in the heart and you'll find the answer. My heart says she should take a drink. Love how the 8 ball is avoiding it. What is Rickish? Thank you, Rick, for the sip. I'll drink the other bottle. This one tastes weird. Time to move on. We'd best hurry to Airport. Unless you cook away, there's a ferry what leaves to the Candlekeep Quay. I'll meet you across the water, lad. There's a ferry here? I struggle to find it. Oh, here! That's why I couldn't find it. The friggin' April really did not want to give a clear answer. It didn't even say no. Wonder if the local store is open. Take me to Airport. If I have to go... Points to you two. Grr. If I have to go to the big store, it will take long. Thank you. Oh god, he even says stankies like her. Hey Jackie. Oh, that jolly merchant's cove still with this captive. Seems they've taken a room under an alias. Hiding their operations in plain sight, bold as brass. Aye, but it's an old slaver's trick, see? Even if some cull recognize the merchandise, only a single handler gets boned. The rest of the crew just whistles and all innocent-like, while the mate is marched off to cry cock. And you can bet they've threatened a bloody murder for any prisoner that raises a hue and cry. Patience now, Colt. We'll have to wait until we're sure these back guards have arrived. Meanwhile, you'd best sharpen the stabbers. We've busy night ahead of us. Ready for the job then? Once the jolly merchants are all here, we'll ambush the sods and set their captives free. I'll think he's like me. Who? I'll be thankful. Need to find my people. Blind. Takes glass of anime style. I'm no longer unworthy of being seen. And I'm no longer worthy of seeing. Even worse for you. He was referring to me, I think. Eh? Eh? Yeah, I was referring to Rick. That ought to be long. We'll just have to hope that they ain't any stragglers. Listen closely now, Colt. Merchants disguised as plain old venturers and have settled themselves in 3 separate rooms here in Airport. How do we whittle which coves are merchants? Easy. Take a look at the daddles or the bingo swelling coal over yonder. He's wearing lavender gloves, the same exact type with the nasty sod the salt strand had on. That'll be how you find each other in the crowd. Of course, you also know that I whittled where each of the bastards are staying, and flinched the hopeless glazes of the company they keep and you can be sure they've found your mark. So here's the job I laid out for you. We hit all 3 common rooms, mill the merchant quick and dirty like, and get those captives their bleeding lives back, alright? Oi, storeroom door so been forced open. Some thieves sod been at the ale. Well, they can't have gotten far. Better get the lads to do a sweep of the port. Me back. Ah, the merchant's cove gulping pilfered ale. You'd think they'd be doing their best not to draw attention to themselves. All things considered, bloody oafs. And now we've got a swarm of yellow jackets buzzing about, looking for blood. If they spot us wandering about the darkments, I have a feeling they'll axe the first and ask questions later. It'd be best then if the patrols never knew we was here. Welcome back, her. Still blind, but back. Well, not blind enough to not write, so that's impressive. Should I leave? Says, yeah, feels birthday, man. So shall it be? Well, we'll slip sneaky as we can into each of the common rooms and use them telltale lavender gloves to identify our marks. There's an innocent cull in there as well, mind, so let's not disturb any of the as those don't deserve it, eh? Fucking hell. That actually shocked me. I'm thinking we should head out one at a time to better avoid them, Yellowjack, so I'll let you take the lead after you, Al. I shall go to the store and purchase snacks for the group. I won't forget your biscuits. Lovely. Biscuits? Alright, so we're looking for people. Defeat the jolly merchants and free the captives. So I have to find the merchants. Oh, we can go in here? So I have to pay attention to the gloves and see the color of them. You look sus. Fucking hell. It does not help that I'm being sneaky. Imagine playing a stealth game where you're trying to make sure you're not alerting anybody and you just hear fucking goat screaming. Jesus Christ. They do for bits. You guys are having too much fun now with it. You're free. Run. Do 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 do. Do we need to also buy a second package of band-aids, huh? That was a special bongo brain technique. You know what? I'm bookmarking that one. Kirby or Boib? Boib? Boib. Who's that? Yeah, who's Boib? I actually don't know what a Boib is. Fuck, that was close. New word for burbs. Oh, is that the thing I came up with yesterday? You invented it. Okay. Holy shit. Yes, you did. Alright, I guess Boyd. Sounds like a person with a heavy accent saying babe. So it sounds like Rick saying babe. He was shooketh. It sounds like Rick when he's trying out a British accent and failing at it. Oh shit, that scared me. It's like the last time, you didn't even need my help. Oh my god, the one brain cell again. That's hilarious. Oh shit! Okay. Oh my god. And I thought I was being stealthy. Bitch. Bye-bye, her and Al. Alright, you take care, Rick. Do not disturb his prey. Because his prey is ice cream. Say bye. Yes, sir. Beat you to it. Not bad night's work, eh, Al? The maelstrom be taking care of the poor culls we freed, and I'll have made sure none of the merchants have drowned, to get up again. Oh, down is being get up again. Okay, the people we killed are not getting up. As for the jolly merchantman, well, her crew can expect a visit from the Admiral's finest galleys, and it won't be for tea and crumpets on the poop deck. Right, me natty lad. Our part in this is done. Time to head back to the sisters. And Rick's prey. Boo! Oh god. I can't believe you would do that to Rick's prey. Now he can't give you ice cream. And cookies. Excuse me. Are you the ones who freed us? In fact, he dropped the cookies. Aye, was there something else you could do for you, miss? The maelstrom swads will take you home, if that's what you're worried about. Oh no, I want to thank you. Mistakes were made. Unspooks Rick's prey and pats it. And by patting it, you mean nicking it, because the prey is the cookies. In this context. But to become Paimon. If I may, there was one thing I wished to tell you the moments before you rescued me. The dreadful pirate was muttering into his cups. It was something about another raiding party that hadn't yet made it back. I beg your pardon. It seems they've been hunting for slaves in western Lanaskea, and being so close to Aleport, our captors assumed that they were out of the rounding up chattel until the last bell. BRB. Alright, see you in a bit, her. I just couldn't bear the thought of anyone else suffering as I have. Please, is there naught you can do? There certainly is, miss. You get yourself safely home, and I'll leave the stray pack of jackals to us. I'll pray you for your success. Thank you again. Walks away. So much for savouring victory, Pint. I'll send a word of this development to Underfoot and Stray. We've some well-earned trade for the last of these jolly merchants. By the by, how's your throwing arm, Al? 'Tis time I teach you time I learned ye how to fling a proper blade. When you're out in the wide open roughments, you often find the need to sting a cove from a distance. And I'm sure a canny lad like yourself will figure all sorts of uses for a well-thrown dagger. Just keep in mind that when we hunt down the rest of them slavers... Oh, I can chuck stuff. Sure, I'll take it. I have a dagger. Let me just make sure of something. Keybinds, hotbar, scroll down. Hotbar 4. Slot 1 and 2. Okay, so that's where I have to put the ability. Huh. Weird. I'm confused. Okay, that'll do it. Jack is determined to track down the remnants of jolly merchants. Those last few jolly merchants bastards must have camped out somewhere in western Lanaskea. Now, if I was a blooded gill-grubbing slaver, where would I be hiding? They're not to the west of Sahagan Pools. Even those bollocks for brains pirates know better than to trespass on fishback territory, and they won't want to chance to running patrols to near airport. So, and they won't want to chance running into patrols near airport. So that just leaves us to the east. Flock, they'll likely be nestled down in the ruins out amongst the dodos. That's where we'll try to pick up their trail. You head over to and snilch the place while I send word of the sisters to the maelstrom. Okay. Let me just try something because I think I fucked something up. See, Paladin. Yeah, I did fuck it up. Give me a second. So how would I go about having multiple skills? That's a bit weird. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. I can't use the skill of the rogue with my mouse button because it doesn't replace that hotbar. For some reason it saves the moves of that hotbar, which makes it a bit difficult. Let me try this. And now, keybinds, hotbar, 4. Hotbar 3. Slot 2. Keybind is already assigned to another function. Override keybind setting. I don't want to. This is so tricky. God. I don't know why it bothers to keep those attacks when I can't use them in the current class. That's what I find so bloody confusing. Whatever. Because I don't want to have to adjust this every single time. Honestly, these should just disappear. Hello, her. Welcome back. Don't slip. I'll just keep it like this for now. It's going to be awkward to use, but also I don't really think I'll be using it. Those tank skills are more useful. Thank you for the gnome. Yeah, I don't know why that gnome doesn't scare me as much. I wonder if I turned it down. I'm not sure. Because I can hear it clearly. Alright, let's just go. Now, keep an eye out for the jolly merchants. So what did you have to go and do? Or visit a neighbor again? No, immune super special bongo nani working. Yeah, it's kind of weird how that's a thing. Maybe I need to find a new gnome, a louder one, because I feel like it has to be louder. The gnome is definitely quieter by comparison. Oh, well, whatever. Thank you for freeing us. We've been tied up here since those awful pirates snatched us from our beds. There's some interesting looking dodos you've got there, Al. No sign of the merchants though, eh? Yep, need to check up on their cats. Uh-huh, gotcha. The leader mentioned heading over to airport, said something about there being no signal and that was a signal that something was wrong. They just left us hobbled here like lambs for the market. One of them japed about keeping the meat unsullied in case there was trouble. Pray, let us flee this place before they return. And who are you to just sit and let loose our hard-won prizes, hmm? It was the damnedest thing. We'd half crew lodged in an airport, and none of them survived the night. Done in by a couple of sneaky curs, what favored the short blades, they say. Suppose there was you two. Seems you got bone to pick with our choice of trade. I can't say that I'm much use for slavers, except as the place to bury me knives. Oh, and wouldn't bother yourself with waiting on the ship to come back. Neither the jolly merchants are done for. You might have the right of it, lad, but then you wouldn't know what kind of coin their earthly slaves like them once will bring us. And I'll have a new ship and new crew before a single moon has passed. You hear that, cattle? You're each worth a shining bloody fortune, and you've me to thank for helping you learn your true worth. Ignore the bleating sod. In fact, why don't you step back a ways? These coves are about to learn the consequences of breaking the code, and the discussion is like to get messy. Oh wait, I see chest booba boy. Let's go! I'm behind you, bitch. God, I love the rogue fighting style so much. It's so good. God, they've got so many. Come on, yeah, we can do this, I believe. Don't move. We did it. Thank you for the support, huh? Underfoot's here to get done. Or at least I would if the bugger was left standing. This fine pile of quarrons, there's naught for us to do. No scraps for latecomers. Thanks for the support, guys. Came in just in time to do nothing. I love Stray over here. She's cool. Thank you. I shudder to think what horrid fate awaited us had you not helped us to escape. I knew someone's gonna come. You're just like those heroes in the stories. They always arrive at a perfect time and triumph over villains. Do you think I could be a hero just like you? I know I could be a brave and strong too. I just know it. You don't want to be like me, lad. Listen now. Me and those coves there, we're the ones what was the scary folks are afraid of. And that's cause we keep the rules for the world they live in. We don't much care if they shirk the chores or get into fights. But if you ever break the code and betray your mates, then that's when we'll come for you. No matter how far you run or how well you hide. My god, Jackie in the moonlight, nuts down. Live your life like a hero you want to be, and you'll never need to worry about that. Hey, you two can stubble it all you want. You can stubble it all. I can't read for shit, can I? The pirate throws me off completely. I assume you're the citizens who were abducted by the Jolly Merchants? I'm Captain Milala of the Yellow Jackets Maelstrom Command has entrusted me with conducting you to safety. It's alright, lad. These folks will take care of you. Go on. You'd best not get left behind. Hers. Pirate English do be difficult as fuck, yep. Was there what else, Captain? Word on a new job? A new job? From me? For you? How patently absurd. Why would I'd rather hire a sewer rat than mind my ladder. Holy shit. Was it during one of your jobs that you turned to ale poets into a slaughterhouse? What dark age is this where we must employ assassins to enforce the law? It is this continued dalliance in the underworld miscreants such as you that prevents Limsa Lominsa from ever fully expunging the stains of piratical infection. Look at those weapons you bear. A civilized person uses such implements to carve meat or peel fruit and leave them at the table where they belong. Are the Yellow Jackets bad? I guess in this current storyline, yes. Do you perhaps clench them twixt your teeth as you swing over the rails like the pirates you hunt? Our fair city has no place for those who refuse to abandon the brutish ways of the past. Oh shit. The only champions of justice this nation requires are the valiant, forthright soldiers of the Yellow Jacks. Jackie, what the bloody hell does this cull want with us? I've not the foggiest idea, love. Just smile and nod. I've not come here to be patronized. I've come to put a decisive end to piracy in all its forms. Consider this visit a gauntlet thrown at the collective feet of the Rogues Guild. Yeah, she's a very threatening bad guy, as you can see. Hey, Spoon. This is the true villain of the entire Final Fantasy series. Of the 14. How are we? We're doing good. Just progressing through the Rogue's quest line, you know. Being a little bit sneaky and shit, and totally not stealing people's sandwiches. What about you, Legal? At least she has conviction? That she definitely has. Heed well my words. Just before dawn this very morn, a maelstrom vessel stocked with provisions was boarded and looted by pirates. Much of the cargo was stolen, and that is vexing indeed, but it is the theft of 3 items in particular, 3 unique treasures of nigh incalculable worth, that most distresses my martial colleagues. As for the brigands, they've made well their escape, disappearing into the dawn's mist along with their precious plunder. A rum tale. What's it to do with us? I challenge you, a context to reclaim those stolen treasures. Oh, it's a rival. She's the Sasuke to our Naruto. She definitely looks like a Sasuke. She's got the red eyes, I think, and everything. Should my Yellowjacks and I succeed in retrieving the greater share, I shall formally propose the abolition of the Rogues Guild. Upon review of our achievements, the Admiral will surely concede that your unscrupulous institution has outlived its usefulness. I'm pretty sure the Admiral's the one who hired us for this job. I'll blow it out your waddle. I've better ways to spend my time. Oh, do you now? This incident constitutes a theft against the nation of Limsa. Does that not violate your beloved code? If I'm not mistaken, you've no choice but to rise to the occasion, unless, of course, you mean to slink back into your hole and abandon your fundamental precepts of your duty. All right, you're screeching shrewd. You've made your bloody point, and you'll be sorry that you did, I promise you that. Your paltry promises amount to naught in the face of my conviction. I shall not rest until Limsa is free from every last buccaneer, scoundrel, and shadow-dwelling ne'er-do-well. There's the audacity to steal the sandwich. I don't know what sandwich you talk about. What now, Jackie? For now, we head back to the sisters. Sorry about the lag. What the fuck? Just doing roulettes, unlocking new glamours earlier. You can do roulettes for that stuff? What the heck? That sounds cool. I'm guessing it's not something I have access to, though. Oh, wait, roulettes. You mean like, Do I know what a roulette is? This stuff. Gotcha. Fair enough. Well, I'm just gonna continue down the Rogue's quest line as much as I can. And hopefully level up fast enough to progress in the main story with the Rogue. I'll take a sip. Half tempted to finish the disgusting bottle. In fact, I will do so. It's not disgusting, but it's like the water tastes a little bit dated. If water can even taste dated. But it's gone now. And now I got a good bottle. In fact, I'll take a good bottle just to wash off the taste. Double sip. That's better. I exaggerated how bad it is. It's not that bad. $69 damage. Hell yeah. Hey, Jackie. For a wee lass, that Lala's got some bollocks, and it seems she'll well done with aught of what with so pirate stock. I don't take kindly to Cole's pulling me strings, but the shrew's right. The code's been broken and we've got a job to do. From the sounds of it, though, it seems though them coves knew what they were about when they cloyed them treasures. I'll need... Update. Pocky was warm because the heat in the apartment. Pocky is in the fridge. Safe. For now. Nice. Ah, my neck. Ah, my other neck. I have two necks. I guess. Oh, God. My brain is cooking. I was in such a fucking rush today that I couldn't do any... Just to get things done. That I couldn't do a lot of the stuff that I should have done. But I will be doing all of the basic necessities after I'm done with the stream. Didn't even get to freaking eat breakfast or lunch. Too much stuff to do. From the sounds of it. Those knew what they were talking about. They cloyed them treasures. I'll need you at your best. It's time you learned the art of mugging. I don't have two necks. I was just fucking up with English. Time you learn the art of mugging. Rough him up called just the right way, and he'll give you more than what you'd get if you were just plain knocking him out on his arse. Me and the lads will be busy whittling the story on the bitten bubbles, so you're free to head out and sharpen your skills. Might as well be you'll pocket some extra blunt while you're at it, eh? Oh, he's teaching me to steal. Cool. And I think this is actually better than the gloves I have. Let me have a look. Slightly, I will take them. But they're pink though. How do they look? Not feeling them. Not feeling... Okay, fuck it. They're better than nothing. Now I'll take the money. It's not that big of an upgrade. Is it? It kind of is. Fuck. I'll take it. That does not look good. I'm hoping I can dye them, actually. I might have unlocked the skill at some point. I remember going to Walking Sands and talking to the lady, but I don't remember if I got the skill. Traits, roles, action, main, extras? No. General? Dye. I'll take it. If you have the dye, you had black. Was teaching us how to save money. Square Enix teaching us how to steal it. Weird how that works out, huh? Useless. Are you kidding me? You're gonna give me better gloves? Fuck. Okay. Been practicing your down steps, Sal, because we're about ready to run rings around Captain Milala and her swads. The Yellow Jackets have been pressing their investigation into the treasures. In fact, let me bookmark this bullshit. Claude from the Maelstrom's tub, but as we know, we've got our own network, coves. Don't miss naught going on about town. As for the sharp end of the job, it'll be you and me. Underfoot and Stray will Underfoot and Stray. Let's get down to business, eh? Sure. Let's go. The keb's late to the feast, so I'll just make sure we're all on the same page for now. When you get down to it, we have 2 goals for this job. Bite back them 3 treasures and mill the coves what cloyed them in the first place. You can be sure that the Yellow Jacket Shrew will be doing her damnedest to beat us to the mark, and seeing as the fate of the guild is at stake, we'd best not drag out her the dew beaten on this one. I saw the grapple of the baubles before she lifted her anchor and give her a proper reason to rage against those rogues. You seem awful keen on the contest all of a sudden, Jackie. Aye, well, here's the thing. I sent me grievances to the Thelocracy regarding the Shrew's challenge, but them paper shufflers don't care a whit as long as one of us gets the job done. So I figured I'd sail with the wind, rather than against it. Besides, we wouldn't want to shirk our duties and force old Captain Milala to blunder about in the scaly darkments, now would we? How very gentlemanly of you. Well, them's the cards we've been dealt with, ain't it? So now they're quips and let's... Now stow your quips and let's hear what you learned about the bloody treasures already. Aye, the treasures. According to the manifesto of Maelstrom vessel, we're looking to bite back the Cerulean Star, the Silver Sorrows, and something called the Black Sarcophagus. Chest booba, ooh, chest booba boy. Aside from the fancy names, I was able to whittle a few more details. The Cerulean Star, for starters, is a big old blue diamond, what shines like, well, like a star, I suppose. Then we've got the Silver Sorrows, a pair of earrings that once graced the was of Sultana of Voldar. There's tale that there, but one what don't concern us at present. Lastly, the Black Sarcophagus thing. I'm afraid that one remained a mystery, no matter how much I poked and prodded at. Okay, so we don't know what that is. In any case, all 3 of these trinkets was recorded as spoils of official privateering raids. Now, as you know, the pirates will usually sell the plunder through a reliable fence sometimes. Though holding an auction is the only way to offload goods what's too extravagant or just too bleeding rare for the average cull to deal with. Once 3 wondrous treasures fell into auction, only category when the bidding began in Aleport, the Theocracy weighed in with its ample purses, made some unmatchable offers, then organized a tub for the merchandise to be shipped back to Limsa. And that's where our mark swooped in with the pick them transports clean. Fuck, I am struggling to pay attention to what I'm reading. I had few wits with the Maelstrom sailors that survived the attack, and they pointed the finger at the grinning curs. Cat says hi. Hello, kitty. Since everyone's speaking pirate, also cat. Problem is that one calls seen hide nor hair of the curse, not to mention their bloody ships since the raid. and to speak the language of the gods. Oh no. Sorry I'm late, Jackie, but you'll want to hear this. Some of the cargo was cloyed from the transport was just found during the routine inspection at the Lathagran checkpoint. I hear the voice of fate speaking my name in humble supplication. Oh no. Lathargan, have the crews made landfall then? And what of the treasure? Any mention of them? Not that I've heard of, but the jackets ain't done shaking out all the boxes yet. Wait, so the jacket's got some stuff? Then we better get eyes out there, quick like. Owl Underfoot, you're fresh for a run, ain't you? Come on, Colt. I'll race you out to the checkpoint. End sentence with proud bongo official pose. What? I don't have food for you. I'm literally out of food. I have nothing to give you. Actually, I guess I do have something, but actually, no, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. Shoo. Is there a shoe button? Wait. Maybe it's dead. Begins eye up. Sees you and our eyes begin to well up. Oh, you're crying. Okay, fine, hold on. There. I am surprised that there is animation specifically for things that are lower. That's crazy. Wow. There you go. Better now? And it started dancing. For a second I was about to call you Stray as well. I like the 2B haircut that you got going on. I approve. Trying to see the eyes though. Yep, there it is. Imagine if that's what people in Stardew Valley see when they pass up. Yeah, that's probably what they see as well. Damn it. I would have been rich if that was possible. Plays dead for you. How do you even get to play dead? Come on, wake up. You can do it. You alright? Okay, well let's see if there's something we can do. Flex the muscles for bloody hell, this is hilarious. Right, feed the quiz. Alright. You feel up for a, what's it called? Some guild heists, so I can get some levels. Yeah! Applause for you. One of your party members don't meet the requirements for this duty. What does that mean? Go to duty. Finder. Enemy stronghold join. What does it mean by not meet the requirements for this duty? That's confusing. Maybe it's a first time thing or something? Let me see if I have something I can do here. Something new. I knew I had something. Okay, it's a bit too low level for that one. I'm sure you could do these multiple times. That is weird. The fact that it doesn't let me do that. If it's a first time thing, let me test that. Maybe this will work? That works. And I don't know why, but we'll take it. Might not have unlocked that. Okay. Well, we'll unlock it now, I guess. These will be quick ones at least. Why can't I attack? There you go. Oh shit, I can't stun. And done. Apparently I can't give the accommodation to you. Well, I guess we'll both be progressing through these. Yeah, take me out. Abandon. Let's see what else we can do. Now does this one work? Yeah, now it works. That's funny. Completionism, let's go. Easy. We got more people behind us. Okay, that's done with. No one's behind us now. Cool. Bit too easy, but it's progress. I'll take it. GG. Cool. And let's see. You okay doing these legal? I know it's not usually what you do. And it's pretty unusual, I'm guessing. Sure. Alright, let's keep going then. I'm getting achievements. Hell yeah. I like your new style. I definitely approve the 2B style. Big fan. I was a big Nier fan in general. Like, I liked the original Nier when it first came out on the 360 as well. I think I actually liked the original Nier more than Nier Automata even. But that doesn't mean it's good. It's actually very bad by comparison to Automata. Okay. Let's see. Since for some reason we are waiting, unusually. I have the outfit somewhere. Too. Really? Okay, that's not too surprising because of the near raid thing. Maybe I should make a female character and get that outfit, but it feels weird to make a female character just for that outfit. I'm gonna have to see more and get more motivations. Gameplay wise or something, because I know for a fact I'm not going to be trying out all of the combat styles. Just mostly things that are blades and knives will probably be what my character is all about. I guess I can just continue this quest line. Where is this? It wants me to go to Middle Lanoskea. Alright. Do one without me. I need to start doing laundry. Alright. No problem. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Wait, did I just not get these? That's crazy. I did attune myself to this one, right? Yeah, I did. I just forgot the chocobo port thing. Maybe you gotta feed the kois. I don't know what a kois is, if it's a neighbor or the cat. It feels like a combination of the two. 2 hours and 31 minutes. Hey Underfoot, everything up? Going okay here? I won the race. You owe me a pint, Al. Japes aside, though, it looks like the Kebs was right about the cargo. From what I've been able to catch through these swaths at the gate, it seems that the peddler is boned for carrying goods, what was known to be aboard the transport. They carted the poor sod away in chains, but the cargo itself is still here. I saw a pair of jackets carrying the boxes up a wooden ramp. We need to know what's in them crates. If I get the feeling they won't open their cans for asking, though. Not while a fool's challenge is going on. Do you think you could skulk over there and see if they've found new treasure yet? Use the hide to gather information at Lathargan checkpoint. Okay. Yellow Jack's inspecting the cargo, approaches them and hide. Discuss the contents of the crate. This is all junk. No diamonds, no earrings, no bloody black sarcophagus. Looks like we'll have to lean hard on the skinny peddler if we're to find the treasures. The sergeant says the merchant's still pleading in. Welcome back, her. Yeah, it's shocking. These guys found nothing, I know. Nani? Sneaks back with a cool pocky. Hell yeah. The sergeant claims he was hired to carry the goods through a checkpoint and naught else. What a pile of poogle shite. I'm guessing the pirates split the cargo and are trying their luck at every checkpoint. Captain Milala has already given the orders to double the guard and inspect every cart wagon what comes through. So we're currently in a race to capture the goods from these criminals before Milala does. So they found naught of value, eh? Bane. Then, though we'd lost the contest before we even properly started. But be as may, something don't add up. Why would you order a cull to carry your goods through a checkpoint? No smuggler's that daft, surely. You can do this. I believe it. Oh. Stretching. Without raising a fuss, why would you risk taking merchandise back to the city with what you cloyed it from? No, there's a bigger picture here, and we need to step back and see it. Assuming this curse hired this peddler to do their dirty work, there'll be someone in shadows has brokered a deal, and I just happen to know that what the Cove makes. What makes it this business to oversee these kind of shady arrangements. The thing is, the black marketeer bloke changes his haunts depending on how the breeze blows, quite literally. In fact, I seem to recall the navigator's veil being shifted by this westerly this morning, so that put him to his rest. Nice and close. Why don't we go and ask him a few questions before we head back to the guild? Okay. So I'm guessing that's Western Lanoskea, right? No, it's actually just north of here. Interesting. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting how the last mission we did before we met Milala was actually, we were actually hired by the Maelstrom from the Admiral herself, the person in charge of the city. The Maelstrom being the military faction. But then Milala, a captain in the Yellow Jack, was against it, and is working on her own to sort of work against us. The Yellow Jacks are kind of like the security, the police, if you want to call it that. It's like the army is hiring us to do their work, and the police is like, no, they're bad. It's kind of dumb. And then the army's not helping us with the current situation, with how she's treating us, challenging us, because we are kind of like we're kind of like vigilantes, I guess, so they don't want to associate with us publicly. I pride myself on my memory of faces, but yours is unknown to me. Are you an earnest customer or an inquisitive annoyance? I must be sure of your intentions. Welcome back, Rick. Because you are an amazing person, worthy
so Amber's Genshin version of Bunnycup.
We're helping you here. Wait, what's attacking me?
Of course. Always interrupt Paimon.
being
Just
attacked.
eat her, who cares? Missed.
That was easy. Speak to the Black Musketeer. Easy, please. Sorry, what the fuck? I did nothing. I brought you desired biscuits, and you do this. Rick, it's a nice thing. She's showing support. Don't you read the message from Stream Elements? Always thinking it's such a bad thing. It's not her fault that you're caught hanging out with Amber all the time. Hans choke covered biscuits to her. Enjoy them. You 10 out of 10 Cinderay. You already know what I think when you say it. This dance is old, but the name is new. Put away your daggers, rogue. I have peddled my wares with your kind since the upright thieves stalked the night. Speak, what would you have of this humble merchant? Still tormenting the colts, eh, Grandad? We've come for information on the smuggling job. And run, Skurr. There was this peddler, what was caught in Lathargan checkpoint, moving merchandise for the grinning curs. Pleading innocence, even when he had screws put on him. You wouldn't know about the deal, would you? Every last sort of detail, not a single grain stolen sans passes through the shadows without my knowledge, but such a prickly wisdom lodges tightly in one's throat. What have you brought to ease the pain of this passage? Spare me theatrics, Grandad. Here's your usual purse. He isn't. Man, I had to go to a big store since all the small ones were closed. Big store with big people. Oi. No thankies for him. At least take a sippy after eating them. As thanks. That's actually good. You actually should be doing that, huh? You take your sip after the food. Woo! Stomps. The sum is paid, the deal is made. May the answer state your fickle hunger. Your hapless peddler was indeed innocent. He was but a beast of burden employed by the associates of the grinning curs, and likely knew naught of his fright-tainted nature. A pawn, if you will. A convenient decoy. There are those amongst my acquaintances who specialize in providing such services. Aye, that's what I thought. The curs wanted to get caught, and now the jackets have had a taste. They'll waste their time yaffling every shite pie what comes through their checkpoints. Meanwhile, the real treasures are hidden away in the darkments along with the grinning curs. Not the Darkmans, Master Rogue, the Mist. Aside from the traveling merchant, the Curse associates have spent coin on another piece of this little game. A navigator, one who practices in piloting a vessel through the Doxies pull. The Doxies? The gods only knows how many ships have sailed through the fog and never come out again. And that's where you say the curs have gone into ground? Now there's a trick what took me some bollocks. Once they hunted the stubs, was sitting dimmer in the mist, through it, though it would have been easy to have these associates of theirs ferry the junk goods to Lanaskea. Be well, her. Say woo again, and wait, well, why me, Sippy? We want you to be well, her. Right. None of you can't see me. Right, don't make me bring the Chin Man here. With my invisibility potion, I am not there. No, Chin Man, no. He'll find you using his chin-based echolocation. He will cut me with his murderous chin. The chin comes stabbing through the door, breaking a hole in it, saying, I mean you well. Maybe no Chin Man then. You need to be alive to take a sippy. Yeah, it's probably not the smartest thing. Then the canny coves just needed to wait for the peddler to get boned and draw the glazes of the yellow jackets inland. We need to strike now. As soon as they learn the coast is clear, they'll flee for open waters. A fair appraisal of events. Now that you know the location of the marks, however, it will not be so difficult to track them down. The Doxy's Pull was once an impenetrable shroud, but ever since the calamity's mists are far less constant. Narrow your search to the heaviest banks, and you will soon uncover those who wish to remain unseen. But now a warning. The mist conceals others dangers besides the dogs you seek. A careless step may land you upon the chopping block. The chopping block? You can't mean... What? What does he mean? Since I found myself another lead to look into. You hurry on back to the Jackie and tell him what you've learned so far, okay? Blur. You will find another way of finding a. You cuts Chin Man's chin off, huh? Turns into Chin Man. Turns to Chin Man. See that? Yeah, suffer now, or you shall be called man. Oh God, not man. Anything but man. That's the worst thing you can call a man. Speak with Jackie at a grove to just teleport away, fuck this. F Castle, Marauders Con, Zephyr, Hawker's Fishy. Places chocolate biscuits and Pocky on the table and hides behind couch. Or anything. Now they got away. Oh. That might be the one coming to take them, that's the thing. If it's just left there. That's some really cool style. About time, lad. You was gone so long I almost sent Stray after you. What happened to Underfoot? So Mark's and bitten the baubles and snug inside Doxy's paw, eh? I'll not discount the old man's warning, but there may not have been then a chance to crash the curse and grab all the treasure. We board the ship right now, you and me and McKeb. I suppose we'll need in ourselves tub of for the voyage. I'll have the winds with Swarrants and see that the dry docks can spare us a way off a ship and a reliable crew. Get your kit together and meet us there. Documentary. Here we see a prime example of the only bongo specimen known to Rick. My precious. Snatches snackies and runs. Turns head last menacingly and looks back and runs into the wall. Man, you really did your homework on the Lord of the Rings movie. You basically just described the entire movie. You'd make your friend proud if he was still your friend. Maybe you should tell him about the homework you did. It's up to your side. You good, Bongo? Morby Docks. Costed a soul. Boo. Are you dying? Dying Bongo noises. Vesper Bay. There's no easy way to Morby Docks, is there? Wait, no, I just realized something. If I go to the Fisherman's Guild, CPR time. No, no, do not read. Oh my god. Which is the first? I think Candlequay is the way I have to go. Yes. I will use violence. Boom, CPR resurrects another person. I'd rather get Lord of the Rings explained again from my ex-friend. No. Oh god. That's pretty harsh, man. Catch me in hell. That's a strong no from her. Alright, Al. I've pulled some favors and there's a crew that'll get us close enough to scamper across the Kur's vessel. It'll be scampered up on the deck. If we try to mill the whole lot at once, we'll soon find ourselves up against the rails. So we go in quick and quiet and try to knock them off a few at a time. Well, Colt, are you eager to test your sea legs? Listen, corpses can't die or use violence to be alive. Well, you don't know why the no is so strong. You and there, I think. I mean, it's pretty strong even without me being there. I'm seeing it, and she's literally saying, no, I'd rather watch Lord of the Ring, which is pretty fucking powerful. I'd rather watch Lord of the Ring with my ex-friend, is what she said, which is more than enough. And honestly, I'd be what's going on here? Meet Jackie and more dogs in pursuit of Curse. Back are yours. Okay. Follow me, Al. Oh, we're fighting here? Yeah, good luck with that, mate. Captain Kirk. Grinning Captain. Grinning Kirk Captain. Oh shit. Let's go. Give me some heals. Jackie, I found me one of them treasures. Unless there's another fist-sized blue diamond on board, there's gotta be the cerulean star. Ooh, treasure. What's going on here? Okay, then. Me, then what? Tonight, after Al streams, a good time to have Lord of the Rings explained to you. Work. Yes. Late work on the Sunday. Runs. I can talk fast, don't worry. Runs after her. Wants to hear the story about our Lord and Savior, Lord of the Rings. I'd rather run into a beehive naked, covered in honey than get away from me. Sure, I will watch. Eh? You're making it worse and worse for yourself. Shush. God damn it. This is ridiculous. Jackie, I found me one of them treasures. Unless there's another yeah, I read this already. As for them two baubles, I've tossed the cabin and they're all through the hold by but there's aught else. Well, we'll just have to ask the sweet. We have to ask all sweet like, won't we? Spit it out, Curse. Where's you keeping the rest of the treasure? Ha, you think I'd spill my guts over the likes of you, rogue? Maybe you wouldn't at that, but what about the partners you work with? How do you... We don't need no partners. So you're telling me this was all your own idea? You woke up one day and decided you'd attack the Maelstrom transport right off the coast of Airport, disappear into the loving embrace of the Doxy Poles? Not exactly your style, is it? The Green Curs are too bleeding famous for being the crew what turned their snouts up at privateering in favor of keeping the old ways. You've only escaped Yellow Jacket's grips this long. No hide and do not disturb their own privacy. Yes, yes. Gosh, Jackie. Window boober. Al, what's up, Rick? Now that her's missing, wanna hear a story? Sure. What fell from the table? You ain't the type to sink your teeth into the Navy-owned vessel, no matter the price. Aye, well, maybe there ain't no profit in being cautious no more. The age of pirates is swift coming to an end. Merrill, it won't be stopped. Not by a piddling little crew like mine. That's why we've thrown the lot with the executioners. That blue rock was just our share of the loot, the scraps from the table. Like you said, if you want the other trinkets, then you'll have to take it up with our new mates. One job at a time, lad. First we need to get these stinking coves and their tub back to the docks. Here's the story. Done. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks, Rick. Want to hear a shout out? I want to hear a shout out. Hey Rick, you want to hear a story?
Ah, no, that was so close though. Fuck. I was about to give him some KFC. Maybe he would have been a bit happier, you know?
There once was a streamer and an outrider.
Nothing will happen? Oh yeah, wait, I have... it's somewhere else. Sorry, I'm so distracted sometimes by doing some stuff that I've noticed on the map. But listen, I was just distracted by the pigeons and Tim is fatherless.
And they adopted a ranger. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. That's how you tell a story, Rick. Just some education, you know, how to properly tell a story next time. Ah, damn, I might not be able to pet anymore since the sub expired. Aww. That's unfortunate. I'm sure you'll find another. Thank you, Hal. Thank you. What a masterpiece. Let's do this little mission here just to get it out of the way. Since it's literally just sitting here. Well, that was easy. I think I did it wrong as well. I need to kill, like, some glamours. Instead of this J.K. Rowling wannabe BS. Yes, no. So I should have, if I check my inventory, quest stuff. And now I should be able to dispel some of these crabs. I'm not gonna get anything good. So I might as well just get this mission over and done with. Yeah, of course it didn't have an effect. That would be too easy. You're gonna be the one, aren't you? I read the God's script instead of the God's... The God's script was the God's script. I was like, yes, very stylish, but no one can beat that. To be fair, he's pretty impressive. I see what her likes. Oh no, her, you trapped yourself again. Oi. I mean, he didn't say anything. Words out of your own mouth. Or your own fingers, I guess. Whatever. Either way works. Oh, the quest is over there. I'm stupid. Can't get him out of her mind. I guess it's true. She wasn't exaggerating. Bonk. Who's the bonk for, exactly? If that was for me, ow. But also why? Guess that will be my third cosplay so that she never looks at him again. The same. The bonks is for you both. Oh, I see. Okay. Ow. Rick, I would love to see you cosplay as him. That would be fucking amazing. That would be insane. You have to draw the little chick on the cheek as well. What do you think, wouldn't that be cool? Go to sleep around the demon ears and eyes. Lol. I missed it sadly. I mean, you saw the clip, that's pretty much everything, except for the part where he was trying to screw with me. Ow. No, it would be wouldn't be cool. I think it would be cool. Putting aside the issue of who gave the order, there's no doubt that these was the covers rate. There would be no doubt that these was the covers of, as raided by the Maelstrom ship. Now the punishment, what fits the crime. I was informed a certain well-known pirate ship was spotted weighing the anchor at Morbay dry docks. I assumed that this was your work. Aye, you missed all the excitement, Captain. But never you mind. The Cerulean Star is back in Bob's in our sneaky little fambles. And these must be the grinning curs. Degenerate fiends, how dare you ply your filthy trade in Luminson waters? How many innocent sailors were massacred that you might state your vile avarice? Every one of your kind ought to be lined up and shot. A musket ball is the only answer for this rampant display of lawlessness. Wait. Do you mean to execute them? Here on the bloody docks? At least take the buggers into custody first. Handing them over to
The
you.
hell? I want the white, yes, thank you.
Another shout out.
Fuck!
Just due to 3 hours, minutes, 7 minutes.
I know, I could have multiple rares, but I've decided that I'm gonna be a man and not use.
I had it coming. But, hey, it's a good thing I don't have the spam bot blocking us. Otherwise, if you did this on Kijin's stream, deleted. Unless he turned off that bot function. Hopefully he did. Because you can't do freaking raid commands in his stream. Shit, what did I just do? Whatever. Handing over to your lawful punishment will satisfy the demands of the code just as well. We've already got answers to our questions, so feel free to take them away. Do not presume to give me orders, rogue. You only managed to capture these villains and their ill-gotten treasure by employing unsavory and unsanctionable actions. Means, why are you not more than pirates yourselves? These bastards ain't worth a true pirate's spit. The upright thieves was formed to protect us from ourselves. Now they're just hunting dogs for the Admiral. Merlin yanks the leash and another buccaneer disappears. You rogues are the traitors to your own kind. If it hadn't been for you. Aye, go on, don't blame me, and me its covers for your own failures. You knew that what ye was about when you defied the code. You knew we'd be after you. We're done here. There's still true treasures left, rogue, and I mean to claim them both. I'd reconsider this contest if your captain turns out to fish we're trying to hook and turns out this fish we're trying to hook is a shark, and it might be. Thank you for the bonk. For self. Oh, for yourself. Never mind. And it might just swallow you whole. Yeah, there's a big fish, big shark, big whale. Bugger off. Rogues Guild, let's go. God, these questlines are taking forever now. Yes, as you deserve. To be fair, Rick has been going hard today. It's crazy. Oh, shush. Just let me just. If I do, if you knew what I thought about you, you'd be even more convinced I deserve it. You know what? I don't think one bonk is enough. Bonk until he forgets it. It's not a good thought. You can never trust the thoughts that goes on in Rick's head. He friggin' bought me a golf game. There you go. Yeah, do you want to know? Who's being the genius behind all of this? Fishies called Nemo. Concerned after that sentence, Rick. You want to know? Wait, you bonked me? I'm scared of your thoughts, Rick. Your thoughts should not exist. Bonk, 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 bonk. Men at work on the ship, Al. First blood is ours. How do you take to fighting at sea? There are few as it can drop an opponent as quick as a rogue, but mind you don't exhaust yourself flailing your blades at the tougher coves. And there goes double for when your mate's on your flanks. If you notice yourself starting to flag, there's naught wrong with pulling back from time to time and staggering your attacks with each other to keep the pressure on. I've said it before, but I'll need you sharp enough to carve steel with what's to come. I'm afraid this will be more of a challenge than even what that little shrew was bargaining for. That's assuming the curse wasn't lying about the executioners, and the executioners are who I bloody think they are. Twixt you and me, I'm hoping the name's just some laughable coincidence. Alright, give me my gloves, finally. Where's the gloves? Yep, my stuff is still the best. What about the daggers you've been feeding me? Iron daggers? My iron pauldrons is better. Do not be scared. It's not that bad. Oh, what knower. Jack wishes to discuss... Ooh. Shitty versions of the daggers I have. Lovely. And a better shirt. And no comparison. In fact, let's do it like this. This is level 20. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I think the stuff I have is better. Helm piece is worse. Gloves are better. Try on. Ooh, I like that. I actually genuinely like that. But the gloves are probably the best upgrade I have. Oh there, Al. We've a rough job ahead of us, and that's a fact. Matters are tangled enough, what with Milala's Mort snapping at our heels. But we still managed to grapple the first trinket without too much of a fuss. Biting back them other two treasures, though, that'll be a different story. Once the stray gets here, I'll explain, what or more to the point, who we're up against. Sits in the corner. Her? You good? Hands more snacks. Did you search? Alright. We've two baubles left on the list. The Silver Sorrows and the Black Sarcophagus. Let's see what we're at. Oi, where's Perimu got to? Underfoot, he's still looking to whittle at the tail behind the bleeding sarcophagus. We will not be loin at a sticker until we've at least an inkling as to what the bloody thing looks like. Credits aside, I've been doing some digging on me on these into these executioners, allies of the Grinning Curs, and I'm afraid the name weren't no coincidence. Butterflies, puppies, kitties, white chicken, everything's awesome. No, was not fast enough at deleting the message. No. Oh, you've heard the bloody executioners, I hope. It seems them curs was feeding from one of the nation's greatest pirate powers. His ain't no ordinary crew. The cutthroats, lads, and limbs of Laminsa, bloody executioners wield power and influence second only to the Admiral herself. They was none too fond of Merlyweb's or her prohibition on piracy, and it was only the overwhelming threat posed by the Guardian Empire that eventually convinced them to play nice with the thalassocracy. But pirates ain't ones to play nice for long. Now the Hilfir ain't around to harm the ship. The solidarity of the bloody executioners had begun to show cracks, and all the strongest captains and lieutenants began to form their own factions and are scrabbling to claim their top chairs for themselves. Of course, not one bloody cove can agree with another on which way the executioner ought to be sailed. Among these new factions, though, as a group of pushing to break free of the Admiral's grip completely, turns out these Oh, why dost thou insist on raining down chaos and destruction in the presence of the princess? And I am terrified. You are terrified? Yes, I am going to continue using it, but still, just know. Among these new factions, though, is a group of what pushing to break free of the Admiral's grip completely. For themselves, one that took the Grinning Curs under their wings, which means they've got possession of the lost two treasures we've yet to cloy. Rumors around town say that even for the executioners, these covers are bloody and ruthless, and not to be crossed. We should sit this one out, Jackie. Piss on Milala's contest. It ain't worth this kind of grief. We'd been inviting the wrath of a crew so large and dangerous that even the admirals ain't keen on coming to blows with them. If they ever came after us, large or small, it doesn't much matter. They broke the code when they hit that maelstrom tub. Aye, the Grinning Curs are paying for their crimes, but we'd be poor sodden excuses of rogues if we let the real culprits carry on unpunished. I mean to see this job to the end. And that means biting back to the traitors and handling out proper justice to them as deserved. Owl, I have just bonked you. How do you feel about it? I feel sufficiently bonked. The memory of the last 3 seconds have disappeared. I actually did react to it if you haven't heard it. But Jackie. Listen, with all the infighting going on at the present, us stabbing a short blade into the one faction's toe ain't like to bring the whole executioner's crew down on our heads. Besides them reformists, the buggers are so far split to the main mob that they've even avoided the city altogether. Now it's about time we got work. Now it's about time we got to work, Al. Yet to track down our black market contacts, I set to look into the curse. New allies a while back, so he should have some answers for us by now. Veils what lifted by southerly this morn. That'll put the old man at his haunt at Lower Nanoscea. Here, take this Sacco blunt and pay a visit to the House of Sticks. Alright, we're heading to the House of Sticks. Let's go! Imagine if Bacon was here. God, he would go nuts with this stuff. Clipped by Rick. What the hell did you just clip? Kobold territory. If they didn't know, the old man rives with ore, and hires biggest and meanest sods as a bodyguard. Just be ready for your approach when to be challenged. Let me have a look at that clip then, because I'm curious. That's such a random fucking clip. By the way, do you know what bonking means in British? Oh shit. No, I know what bonking means in British. I heard about it. Hey, you know what? I have a way to cheer you up. Oh yeah, stretch. Nearly missed that. Yeah. Assuming this will work. That was for you, Rick. You're welcome. I hope you like the song. I know it's, I know it's your style and all that. I'm eating chicken, so it's kind of fitting. Oh god, he's a cannibal. That's terrifying. What the hell? Wait, let me just check my trousers. I get trousers from these? 24, 12, 12, 12. I guess I'll go with the trousers then. So where do you want me? You want me in Lower Nanoscea? Sure, we can go there. You're choking your chicken. How dare you eat your own people? Jokes. No wonder you are a prisoner in my Imra. Oh, there we go. Where the hell does it want me to go? I don't even see where the quest is. Is it here? No. Oh, it's here. We gonna eat tomatoes with salt. If I won't make it your raid. If I don't make it your raiding after that. Bye bye. One up in advance if I don't make it. Well, thank you for the raid message ahead of time, huh? Did I say that I was about to end the stream? I'm very confused. How long did I stream for? 3 hours and 30 minutes. It's not that long. I'll finish this quest line and then I'm gonna call it a day. Really fun, huh? Today was silly, man. Damn, that's a lot of damage. Why are you bombing me? I don't like it. It hurts so much. The fuck? Oh, that was a regular kobold. Oops. Welcome to the House of Sticks, young rogue. You must excuse my hireling's enthusiasm for greeting visitors. Now that you have any cumbersome baggage, or which I might relieve you from you before we begin our conversation in earnest. So I have to beat up your guys and then give you money before we can trade. Weird. A heavy burden for one such of your tender years to bear, but its weight balances the scale. The sum is paid, and the deal is made. Let us speak of these reformists. This faction that so wronged the code now seeks to peddle one of its stolen treasures, the earnings better known as silver sorrows. The deal, it said, is set to take place in Costa del Sol. The buyer, a moneyed merchant from the golden sands of Uldar. The earnings will be out in the open, vulnerable. I would target the moment of the transaction were I so inclined, as a gentleman up there by the cabin appears to be for the purchased the self-same information. Though he attempts to disguise his identity, the stench of soldiers yet lingers. I know not where one such as he came to learn of my existence, but I suspect he works for a certain yellow-coated captain. Now, any day with Rick is in it is silly. That is also true. Brave she is, but foolish. Stumble blindly into the underworld, and your groping hands will not save you from the holes at your feet. Sudden shall be her fall. Okay, she's saying that the yellow jacket captain is gonna die, apparently. But I'm sure she'll be fine. She got us covering her back. Under the guise of a competition. Speak with Jackie at the Rogues Guild. I have to go back to the Rogues Guild? God damn it. Alright, fine. BRB. Alright, see you in a bit. God, I'm hungry. Fisherman's Guild. Let me just see something. Do I have any better trousers? I do not, in fact, have any better trousers. Guess trousers is definitely the way to go. Welcome back, Al. What information did the old man have on them reformists? Looking to unload their earrings, are they? And to an old done, no less. Can't say I'm surprised to hear the buyers from out of town. You won't find many Lominsons willing to melt coin on aught of these coves selling. Only the daftest of swords would go about funding them as means to pull down the admiral. Yeah? One of Milala's lackeys have arrived at the house afore ye. How did they know about the curse that we've captured? It must have crackled during the shrew's interrogations. We'll have to assume the Yellow Jackets know what we know, and that means we best get our asses to Costa del Sol right bleeding now. I'll handle this one, Jackie. You and Al can wait here for perimeter. Really? Why, Keb, what in hell is she playing at? After her, lad. She knows this ain't no solo job. Weird. Okay. Where's she going? Speak of Keb and Costa del Sol. Should be an easy way to get there, using the ferry skipper. Keb, where are you? I told you to wait at the guild. I don't need... Well, might as well. I could use the extra cover in the shadows after all. Jackie has his mind set on punishing the executioners, but me? I just want to skulk in, decloy them silver bits, and skulk out. I reckon that if I could manage to do that with no one the wiser, then they wouldn't know who to come after. Finish the job without drawing me daggers, you know? It ain't exactly true to the code, but the shield of the underworld honor won't stop them bloody killers from cutting me mates' throats. And setting the sisters a glimmer, the guild is the only place what offered to take the pirate stray like me, and I'll not see it burn to the ground. The deal's about to start. Say the wind when you bend head in. Kind of a weird phrase as well as a reasoning. I don't really understand your idea here. Like, I don't want to drag the guild down, so I'm going to drag the guild down myself. What? We're doing exactly what we're going to do anyway. Unless you plan on rescuing the Yellow Jacket. Here's what we know. The rich merchants what come over from Uldan is some old mate of Master Geguruji, who calls as owns to Costa del Sol. Geguruji's taken his guards and dancing dells and prancing off down the beach someplace, given over the use of the entire resort to this friend. Seems she didn't want an audience for her bargain with reformists. We just wish that it happens, works out well for us. We'll wait until the busy haggling of the prices, then snatch the sorrows and hop twig before they realize orders amiss. Sound like a plan? There, the players arrived. The reformists coin counter and the Oldan buyer are setting up a southeast platform. The earrings ought to be nearby. Hang about. Who's all these other culls? The place was meant to be empty. I see some nasty looking blokes in Oldan grab. And are those Mamets? The merchants brought along a whole bloody entourage. I've gone ahead of myself. I should have realized this job was never be that easy. We'll have to mill a few of them bodyguards first, I reckon. You don't want to fight through the forest of blades, should you be caught at sneaking up on them narrow walkways. Jackie, I thought, stow your excuses, love. I know full well what you were about. You start going soft on us, though it ain't so, and it'll be like losing one of them arms. I can't take the bloody executioners all by myself. It's only 'cause I got rogues like you and Underfoot and Owl here that the guild can take the jobs it does. When the covers walk in the shadows, it's the bleeding pirates what do the trembling. Remember that the Kebs, we ain't welcome back. What do you have to go and do? If you don't mind sharing, that is. Keb ain't got two gills, robbers what piss their breeches when their daddles caught in the honey pot. We had the knives in the darksmans, and no bastard want to go blade to blade with the likes of us. Oh look, we reached the goal. We reached the goal. Yeah, we did reach the goal, but the goal is also... Honestly, I feel like I should turn that thing off. When Kim comes back, I'm going to ask for some adjustments. I see you've not changed your mind then. You'll need all the stabbers you can get. And I promise mine will be there when you need them. Now we didn't actually reach the goal. If you look at the follow count, it's at 180, not 200. Also, I can help you with that if you want. Oh, you know how to set that kind of thing up? Because we had the problem where we can make it go up, but we can't make it go down. So the follower goal is usually incorrect. That's true. Now let's carve a path for the platforms and bite back at the earrings. The Kebs, you hide yourself down in the docks in case the mark escaped during the fight. Yeah, we can have a look at that ourselves. Oh, you and me will split up and mill the guards as we go. It's them puppets that concern me the most. I suggest you crash them little buggers before they can spring any rum fun. Creep in as close as you dare, then give them a good solid clout from behind. Aye, it ain't the most original strategy, but that don't make it any less lethal. Once you're done with the first group, slip back into the shadows and move on to the next. Not to it. I'll head over to the back, and while you start in from the front, let's wrap this up before the jackets blunder to scare off our mark. Alright, let's murder. We'll have a talk about it when I get the time. I'll definitely let you know. Because if I can get that working, that'll be much better. Speak with Vakeb and steal the silver. Did I just rush in blindly like an idiot? Maybe. Don't you heal it. Let's try and hide it. Damn, I'm missing. Why am I missing? Nice. Okay. This is turning out way better than I thought it was going to be. Sellsword captain, so you got multiple captains here. That was easy. Even though they did do more damage. Rogues? No one mentioned aught about rogues. What in the hell do you think you're doing? I'm conducting business transaction on behalf of the bloody executioners. Do you understand what that means? Do you know what they'll do to you? God, I got fat daggers. I am all frightened. Odd then that you be the one shaken. If it don't much matter to me who you work for, your bosses broke the code and we're here to collect. Jackie, those silver... those be the silver sorrows then? I'm sure they paid a caravan or coin for shiny baubles, but I doubt they're worth your life. Let's have them then. Wait, you damn... You should know that this personage is an extremely influential member of the East Aldernard Trading Company. Surely you've heard of it. If the threat of reprisal will not stay your hand, then consider the political ramifications of interfering with a foreign dignitary. The Admiral would not desire you to damage the Limsa relations with Uldar. Yes, exactly. I am very highly placed in Uldan society. I have powerful friends who would not be pleased were you to mistreat me in any fashion. And you must understand, the silver sorrows are historical treasure, a gift once bestowed upon the Sultana Nanasha Ulnasha by her champion. The earrings were later sold to the royal vault, and we'd lost hope of ever recovering them. That I might so easily purchase them thus is a miracle. The return on these trinkets will be, that is to say, sorrows must be returned to Uldar. Can you not look the other way and sake for a nation's pride? You must think me some dull-witted thug if the deals was being made on behalf of your country. Then why are you sneaking about and consorting with the pirates? An excellent point. One might doubt your quality of character were you to continue with these feeble fabrications. Who's speaking? You need only trust those earrings to me. Should you truly wish to see them return to Uldar, that is. After all, it was to fulfill a very purpose that the theocracy bid the sorrows in the first place. A bit late, aren't you, Captain? I think we'll all agree this round belongs to me. On the contrary, my dear scoundrel, I made the winnings move the moment I knew we were dealing with the merchants of Uldar. I come here bearing official order of seizure, authorized by the Admiral himself. You will not be harmed, but I must insist that you cooperate with this reclamation of unlawfully obtained goods. Though Costa del Sol is private property, it is nevertheless lies in a state governed by territory. Come along quietly, and we need not inconvenience Master Gegeruju any further. These suspects will be taken to Yellow Jacket custody, and do not concern yourself with the Silver Sorrows. They'll be quite safe with me. Sneaky, isn't she? We did all the work and she just comes in and takes the earrings. Bah, the hells with the canary-coloured harpy. We might as well have handed the things to her on a velvet cushion. I'll go find Underfoot and help them with his digging. There's still the last treasure out there, and you can be sure that reformists won't be giving up without a fight. Okay, I'm moving to my PC. Alright. Aye, you do that. Ben luck to you, love. Ah, there you are. You left before the events truly been decided, and I thought you deserved to know the score. The Uldar merchant was acquitted of our request and surrendered the Silver Sorrows into our keeping. We've also apprehended the reformist account and will be holding him for further questioning. Oh, Bonin, an associate of the Bloody Executioners. You Yellow Jackets don't flinch from your duty, I'll give you that. And what's this I hear about you buying information, Captain? I thought you'd be sooner die than associate with the elements of the underworld. I will do what I must to stay ahead of this challenge, and the Marketeer knowledge was vital to this case. It's true that I might find his practices distasteful, but he is no pirate. It is the fading era of piracy which I mean to consign to the history books. And this chapter will never be fully closed until every pirate-spawned relic, including you and your guild, becomes a thing of the past. Valiant and forthright, these are the words of which the Yellow Jackets live. It is a manner of which we protect Limsa Luminsa. I swore an oath to the graves of my sisters. No more shall the innocent suffer at the hands of these savage buccaneers, these unrepentant killers. And a grand oath it is. Me, I've got me famos full just keeping the code intact. But the code is a kind of oath too. When you get down to it, and since I've sworn to uphold it, I've no intention of stepping aside and letting it trample all over me or my coves. In fact, you'd better off giving it in now before matters get proper serious. Just say you're sorry, admit defeat, and we'll leave it at that, eh? Your audacity knows no bounds. I'm done wasting words. I shall reclaim the lost treasure, and then I will look on victorious as your guild is dismantled brick by brick. That's the spirit, Captain. Just don't forget to keep an eye on the earrings. The city's crawling with rogues, you know. You could keep the sorrows in the bloody lockbox in the Coral Towers, but look away for a moment and one of me coves will bite them beauties right back. Welcome back, Rick. Come on now. It's back to the sisters for us. For a second I thought you were the one saying that, because I saw back. And then he said owl. I was so confused. What the hell? Rogues Guild, let's go. Can't do any more Rogues questline missions because I think the next one will be 5 levels later. That's fine because I'm looking to end the stream anyway. Walkers, fishers. That really threw me off, no joke. Anyway, Lone Word. After all that hard work, the shrew made off with the spoils. And as far as her damned contest goes, I suppose that makes us even. I'll be the last treasure this black sarcophagus then decides the victor. Whatever reformers are doing to keep it Bob, you can't bet your grandmum's teeth that there'll be some blade work needed before the job is done. Get yourself ready for a proper scrap, I'll take those trousers. These trousers do not suit me at all, but I'll take them. And the next mission is locked away from me, as it requires me to be level 30. That's fine though, we've had more than enough rogue adventures today. In fact, I was surprised that was all we were doing. Didn't think it was going to take that long just to go through the story of this bloody thing. But it did. Let me get into a nice comfortable place. Look at this place. I love this game. It's so pretty. Let me get into position. Al, have you unlocked Glamours? I have unlocked Glamours. If you remember, you taught me how to do an invisible shield. How are you doing, Legal? Roulettes. You want to do roulettes? Yeah, we kept it going. I've done ninja rolls and things. Actually, I don't like my foot just sticking out there. Trying to get into position to end the stream, all style-like. Nani? Didn't scare me that time, her. A bit closer. Very important to get it right. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, by the way, check Discord. Oh, no. Oh, it's for her. Never mind. Alright. I'll give you a shovel so before you check the Discord. So you've been doing glamours? Ninja rolls and stuff? I wonder how that's supposed to work, because that's very late for me. But yeah, glad you're having fun with that. Style is important. Fashion. We have a term, depending on the video game, where fashion matters. Like, in Warframe we call it Fashion Frame, in Dark Souls we call it Fashion Souls. Fashion fantasy? It doesn't roll off the tongue though, as well. Fashion fantasy, I guess it kinda does. The shovel is for you when you inevitably look at whatever Rick posted for you and feel the need to bury yourself. That's what the shovel is for. Because I know you're gonna get that feeling. Unless it's something nice. Which... sus. It's coming from Rick. It's something nice, Al. It's not sus. Everything you do is sus. You're sus incarnate. With the bonk. You know what? I don't think I can play the bonk because I don't have access to the bits area here. Oh wait, sound alerts. Nope, I don't have access to it. That may be true. That's why I can't say outright evil. But I can't say sus. You know me so well, Reeve. I'll take that shovel in advance. Thank yous. Look, she said it, I said. Alright. I'm gonna call it then and there then. Legal, actually. I'm thinking about ending the stream, but I might be up for playing more Final Fantasy if you are. What do you think? Sure, lovely. This is what I sent her. Okay, let me have a look. Ah, shit. Still, you're sus. But roulettes. Alright, well, I'll be in the gaming chat either way. So whenever you want to. Anyway, yeah, I'll call a stream today. It's been going for quite a long time, but we completed all of the rogues quests that we can do. Let me see. Who to raid? I'll be streaming more... what day is it today even? Oh shit! The plan is to stream more Stardew Valley tomorrow. With Michi and Blanca, if they're still up for it. And... more Genshin Impact on Tuesday, more Final Fantasy on Thursday. You know, usual schedule thing. As for who to raid, we can raid... Oh, you know what? Her. You were talking about Kirby. You're a Kirby fan? Thank you for the lovely stream. Nice. Lazy dingus. Okay, well, Sealfie is streaming Kirby Star Allies. I'm thinking about raiding her. As in Sealfie, not her. So, if you are subbed, well, if you're not subbed to me, you can copy the first big raid message that has posted for us. And if you are subbed to me, you can use the second one. We're going to copy that. And we're going to paste it on the raid once we land. So, ooh, 6 people, cool. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. See you hopefully next time. Goodbye.